All right. On October 26th at about 5:55 p.m., Ryan Bangert writes, "Yep." And Ryan Bangert writes, "BW," that's Brent Webster, right?
Yes, sir.
"BW just dropped by my," and just to be clear for ladies and gentlemen of the jury, hopefully everyone knows, but Brent Webster is the then current First Assistant Attorney General, true?
Yes, sir.
It says, "Brent Webster just dropped by my office to inform me of an org chart change. I will no longer be overseeing special litigation because it will now report directly to him." And you respond, "What a joke," right?
Yes, sir.
And David Maxwell responds, "That's a train wreck waiting to happen." Ryan Bangert says, "Let him have it." And Blake Brickman writes, "He is a joke." Yes?
Yes, sir.
Let's continue to the next page. If you can give me, Mr. Arroyo, maybe the gray text at the top, we'll go piece by piece. No, maybe the first 6 gray texts so we can just all see them together, if you could. Thank you. Ryan Bangert says, "It will run itself. My fear is that he will force them to do crazy expletive." Is that typically how Ryan Bangert would talk?
No, sir.
Lacey Mace says, "I find that absolutely hilarious." Darren McCarty says, "Perfect. I've been trying to figure out how to get Patrick and Disher to join my new law firm." Is Darren McCarty one of the so-called whistleblowers?
Yes, sir.
Has he filed a lawsuit with you?
No, sir.
Because he just got out of the OAG's office and hung out a shingle, it sounds like, right?
That's my understanding.
Okay. And Ryan Bangert says, "Maybe Aaron can help. I'm sure Patrick and Dish will love being managed by a failed prosecutor and a third-year lawyer." That's what Ryan Bangert wrote about his coworkers, yes?
I'm sorry, say that again. Ryan Bangert?
That's what Ryan Bangert wrote about his co-workers, yes? His colleagues, yes?
Yes.
Then there's a like from Ryan Bangert, and you write, "Patrick and Dish will need to start using smaller words in their pleadings." That's what you wrote, right?
Yes, sir.
You're insulting your colleagues on this familiar group chat, yes? Among friends. Yes?
It was a very...
Object not responsive.
Witness shall answer yes or no.
You are I'm sorry, I'll ask it again. You are insulting your colleagues on this group chat among friends, true?
I wouldn't describe it as insulting.
Witness will answer yes or no.
The way that you phrased it, no, sir.
What did you mean? First of all, just tell the ladies and gentlemen of the jury, who are Patrick and Dish?
Patrick Sweeten was in the Special Litigation Division, and Todd Disher was also in the Special Litigation Division.
And so I want to make sure the jury understands the implication of what you're saying. The implication is that Patrick and, is it Todd?
Yes, sir.
Patrick and Todd are going to need to use smaller words because their new colleagues at the Attorney General's office wouldn't understand it if they used big words, right?
That's the implication.
That is, as they say, the joke, right?
Yes, sir.
You were being funny, right?
Yes, sir.
If we could move down to the remainder of the page, Mr. Arroyo. Blake Brickman says the agency is going to fall apart, and that is one person's fault and one person only, KP, right?
Yes, I see that.
In point of fact, the agency did not fall apart, did it?
I haven't followed it. I wouldn't know.
Lacey Mace laughs and says, or she laughs at your joke. And she says, "I would love to be a fly in the wall during the special lit meetings. Can you even imagine?" 4 laughing emojis, right?
Yes, sir.